Now, buddy, I have the uppermost respect for firefighting pilots. Yes, take a look at this. What is this? CL-215? One of the most used firefighting planes around the world. Yes, wildfires, they happen all the time. This is actually a crash right here. Yes, they crash all the time as well because they have to engage in this very close terrain flying. I mean, take a look at this insane crash footage right here. Yes, wings just separated from the airplane. But these firefighting pilots are so needed around the world. Here we have a live map of wildfires that happen. 10,000 in Brazil. Also, of course, in Europe all the time here in the south of France, where you can see lots of firefighting planes flying around all the time. This live map right here is actually from the South Oak COO website, which have just released a new add-on called Aerofire Global, which adds wildfires to the flight simulator. Now, this is the second add-on of this kind, but what is interesting is that these wildfires are actually realistically integrated into the flight simulators. Yes, the real wildfires that happen in real life. For example, let's find out what happens when we go to Fos-du-Mer. It actually seems like rather house on fire. Okay. And everybody, yes, indeed, take a look. Fos-du-Mer is on fire. We're right now in the Cessna Caravan, which I'll use as a spotter aircraft. Hey, yes, a very dangerous fire here. But once again, it doesn't really seem to be like in the wild, but rather maybe production plant. I mean, there's lots of salt production here. I don't know. Not very flammable, but okay. Luckily, though, we can actually do something. We can get rid of it. Yes, in every airplane actually in the flight simulator, which might be ridiculous, we can press the drop now button, which will actually drop fire retardant out of our aircraft. Even in the Cessna Caravan. So drop now. Yes. Look, that's water. And you can see what the issue is here, definitely. Okay, I mean, the Cessna Caravan is an immensely small aircraft. Oh, never mind. We've actually gotten rid of the... Whoa, then we've gotten rid of the fire. Great. We have to visit another place. Let's go to... Yeah, how about near Vancouver right here? That's near an airport. Nanaimo Airport. At Ladysmith. All right, this is a relatively good airport, and we can already see, yes, and fire happening here in the Ladysmith. This is a very simple add-on. You have this little one screen right here. Interestingly enough, as a drop trigger, we can actually just turn on the nav lights. So that's kind of good. Yeah, toggle nav lights. Obviously, this is the Boeing 747 super tanker, the global super tanker, which obviously does fly in real life on big firefighting missions. But again, what I was trying to say earlier was one big problem about these firefighting missions is, of course, you have to get insanely close to the terrain, especially on like a medium-sized fire right there. By the way, for some reason, the landing gear won't come. There you go. Now it will come up. All right. So there is the fire. We have to be insanely close to terrain indeed. And that's something that can be dangerous. All right. So are you ready, super tanker? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. And drop. Drop! No! Oh my god, these houses are gonna burn down. All right, I guess something we can do now is just drop this. Drop now. Yeah. Yes, take a look at all that red fire retardant dropping on the houses, mainly. Has that gotten rid of the fire? I'm not sure. I mean, the particle systems are kind of weird. Okay, hasn't quite worked. We have to try again. You know what I think this add-on should also incorporate is like fire droppings, like the reverse thing. All right, come on. And drop now. Yes, take a look at all that fire retardant, which is red. And moves as we move. Yeah, this is not very realistic, the particles. Come on, please. No. Oh, never mind. Yes, that has gotten rid of the fire. The whole of Canada is thanking us. That's kind of nice, but this is not very mountainous. So we go to the Austria land in the mountains. Let's maybe try this whole thing again with the nav lights. Come on. All right, now I'm looking for this wildfire here once again in the Austrian mountains. Down there's the airport. We can see it right here. There should be an fire going on, but for some reason it won't show up here. Maybe it's just very small. Something we can do as well is just spawn one random fire nearby. Ah, there is one. I got one. I found one, and it really is a wild forest fire now. So come on, 747, it's time to test your strength. Let me test right now our fire retardant, which doesn't drop. All right, I guess we will have to resort to the drop now button here. Okay. All right, down there is the forest. Down there is the fire. Let's fly right through it and just wait to drop our load. Yes, like that. Drop now. Perfect. Take a look at this fire retardant 747. That might have just missed it by a little bit. Maybe we need a bit of a different plane. Time to upgrade. This add-on actually worked with every airplane. Everything will drop, which is probably kind of stupid. I mean, there's no way this F-18 right here has tanks big enough to do actually any different in terms of firefighting. I think it's interesting as well is drop in 10 seconds. So like arming the system, which is interesting because I have no idea in how many seconds I'm going to arrive at the fire. So that's kind of funny. All right, everybody. Let me go ahead and maybe, switch things around and just actually fly. There you go. The wrong way up and see what happens. Yes. Take a look at that. But I think we've gotten rid of the fire. Yes, there's some white smoke coming there. I think, gotten rid of it, and we've died very much. I think an accurate representation of what happens in real life all the time, as I've already told you. Oh no, the fire isn't out yet. We have to try another airplane. How about this thing right here? This is Swiss01. He looks miserable, and he actually flies miserable too, which is a lot of fun. Come on, you're fine. You're gonna do absolutely fine. This is actually a helicopter, right? But it doesn't have any blades. It just moves by the power of misery. It's just about time that we drop the load. I think the fire's gotten bigger ever since I tried extinguishing it for the first time. So let's go ahead and drop the Swiss01 fire retardant. Yes, with the helicopter, this works a whole lot better. You can be a whole lot more on point with extinguishing the fire. Come on, let's go ahead and drop some more. Drop some more. Actually, this might not even look like water. I don't know what this channel has become. It's been absolute brain rot. Come on, more. We need more water, obviously. Come on, we need to get rid of the fire because God damn it, this is the worst thing ever. Come on. Yes, beautiful. Come on. I've been trying to put this fire out like forever now. It's probably invincible. So yes, I think we're getting an idea of how dangerous this wildfire fighting really is. Obviously, it's more dangerous though if you're fighting it on the ground as a firefighter. Like, I mean, look at these scenes, these insane flight maneuvers. They can just get rid of wings. That's actually gender reveal party, but it does look like fire retardant, doesn't it? So the baby is lit. So stupid. Especially these smaller ones. It's the low terrain flying that is so lethal. Take a look at the, this is actually a dust plane usually that hits like these cables here, the poles, and then cuts its wing off. It's insane. Very small firefighting plane indeed. So everybody stay safe out there. Don't cause wildfires. This add-on per se is not insanely impressive. One very cool aspect is that it kind of now runs into the background, and once in a while when you're flying through Canada or the south of Europe, you might just see a fire and think, while looking at your cockpit, oh, they should probably do something about that. So definitely not that bad of an add-on, but definitely not an essential either. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. And a special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Finer, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.